coffee and conversations with the one and only J-Man. Your morning will never be the same. Here we go.
It's gonna take a lot to drag me away from you. There's nothing that 100 men or more could ever do. Just like the rain down in Africa. It's gonna take some time, but I know you're worth fighting for. I'd fight for you. I'd fight for you. I'd fight for you. Friends are cool, but we both know they don't wanna see us together. Don't wanna lose what I live for. I'm willing to do whatever. 'Cause I don't wanna see you cry. Give our love another try. I bet we get it right this time. As long as you're prepared to fight. I don't wanna live another day without your body next to me. I'm not gonna let them break us down. 'Cause baby, I know now. It's gonna take a lot to drag me away from you. I'd fight for you. There's nothing that 100 men or more can ever do. I'd fight for you. Just like the rain down in Africa. I'd fight for you. It's gonna take some time, but I know you're worth fighting for. Look out! What they say, it don't even matter. They don't really understand. Without each other, we are barely breathing. Let's get air in these hearts again. 'Cause I don't wanna see you cry. Give our love another try. I bet we get it right this time. As long as you're prepared to fight, prepared to fight. I don't wanna live another day without your body next to me. I'm not gonna let them break us down. 'Cause baby, I know now, no now, no now. It's gonna take a lot to drag me away from you. I'd fight for you. There's nothing that 100 men or more can ever do. I'd fight for you. Just like the rain, just like the rain, just like the rain, just like the rain. It's gonna take some time, but I know you're worth fighting for. I'd fight for you. I'd fight for you. Veneno, veneno, pasa. If you got someone that's worth fighting for, don't let nobody hold you down. Let me hear you say, whoa, whoa, whoa. And if you found someone that's worth dying for, the one you can't live without, let me hear you say, whoa. It's gonna take a lot to drag me away from you. There's nothing that 100 men or more could ever do. I'd fight for you. Just like the rain down in Africa. I'd fight for you. It's gonna take some time, but I know you're worth fighting for. It's gonna take a lot to drag me away from you. I'd fight for you. There's nothing that 100 men or more can ever do. I'd fight for you. Just like the rain, just like the rain, just like the rain, just like the rain. It's gonna take some time, but I know you're worth fighting for.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. You're listening to Coffee and Conversation with your boy J-Mad on Spreaker.com, iHeartRadio, Spotify, and all the other platforms that we're on, even Alexa. That's right, Alexa can make it do what it do. That was Jason Derulo, Fight for You. Really great song. Really, really, really great show. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Dr. Tony, good morning to you, love. Good morning. Thank you for being on. Yogi, what's going on, dear? Good to have you on this morning. Nurse Rachel, good morning to you and to those that's out at Emory Winship Cancer Center. All of my Winship warriors. What up? What's going on with you all? I hope you all had a great weekend. I did. I definitely did. Let me start by saying to those that are here in the Atlanta area, please be careful. Please be careful. It's already, and it's supposed to probably get a little bit worse today. I know we're expecting at least 24 hours of this rain that's coming down from the storm, from the tropical storm. I forgot what they call it, Fred, I think it was. So if you don't have to go anywhere, don't. If you do have to go, please be careful. Please be careful. Conversation. I want to talk about the fight in you. I want to talk about the fight in you. They say that you're supposed to not measure the dog in the fight, but rather the fight in the dog. I heard a statement the other day that says this: I can't lose, I can only quit. I can't lose, I can only quit. My desire this morning is to hopefully open up the idea and cultivate our hearts and our minds and our thoughts to the fact of never giving up, or having a mindset of I can't lose. I may have obstacles that come in my way. I may even have some disappointments that come in my way. I know I will have things that won't go the way that I want it to go, but I won't lose. I won't stop. I won't give up. I will only be defeated because I quit. Because I quit. Life tends to be funny at times. It tends to be harsh at times. It tends to think that we are stronger than we perceive ourselves to be. And so life has no compassion. It just hands you what it hands you. It just hands you whatever it hands you, it hands you, and it expects you to deal with it. I understand this. And in life, and no matter where we are in life, no matter what we've been through in life, no matter where we are currently is or were at the time, it was never the situation that kills us. It's never a situation that kills us. Oh, I went through this. Oh, I went through that. That killed me. That killed me. That killed me. That killed me. That. It's never the situation that kills us. It's not being prepared for the situation that killed us. We face many situations in our lives. But normally it's the one that you didn't see coming. Normally it's the one that you didn't prepare for. How do you prepare for it? Well, it's and that becomes the question. How can you prepare for a situation that you never see coming? How do you do it? Simply, life's journey teaches us that. It's about taking every situation that we've encountered and learning from it. How did you survive the last fight? How did you overcome the last situation? Because you didn't expect the last situation. So what lived experience, what life lessons did you learn in your last situation? Every step along the way is designed to prepare us for the next situation. Every situation, every fight that we've been in should make us stronger, should make us wiser, should teach us how to bob and weave and duck and how to throw a counterpunch. Every situation is preparing us for a situation. I'll say that again. Every situation is preparing us for a situation. Let me share a military moment. I think that's what I'm going to start calling these things, my military moments, whenever I use one of my military stories. I'm going to call it a military moment. I was stationed in where was I? Camp Lejeune. I was stationed with the 26 Mag 26, Marine Air Group 26. It was basically it was an air unit. And there was a new aircraft called the Osprey that was coming on board at the time. Well, when I was there, I had a chance to go through what they call the helo dunker, the helicopter dunker. And what it is, you go to this one building, and you get into this, it's a broken or a cut apart helicopter that's on the inside. But it's attached to this machine. And when you get in, you buckle yourself into this helicopter. It's a real helicopter, but it doesn't work. And they push the helicopter above a huge pool of water, this huge, humongous pool. And when you're in the machine, it turns around. It just starts flipping around, just throwing around as if it's falling out of the sky. And it dunks you into water. Your objective is to swim out. So we got in there. Machine went up. It spins. It throws us in the water. We unbuckle ourselves. We swim out. Okay, cool. So now you got to get back in. Got to get back in and do it again. But this time when you get buckled in, we're going to blindfold you. So we get in. So the first thing we should have learned is how to get out. Where we were sitting, how to get out. In other words, learn the ship or learn the helicopter, your environment. We get in, we sit down, they blindfold us. The machine goes up, it tosses around, it throws us in the water. And we have to, while we're blindfolded, find our way out. Made it through that. Get in. Said we have one more test for you. You get in. This time you have a friend may have died, or one of your fellow Marines had died during the crash, but there's always no man left behind. So you have to drag this body out. Takes us up, throws us around, throws it in the water. We find the body. We drag the body out. We make it out safely. What that exercise did was kept preparing us for a worse scenario. It prepared us for situations that could be. Many of us lose the fight because we did not learn the lessons from the other ones, but we did not recognize that there is a possibility of something worse coming along. As long as we are on the face of this earth, There's always a chance for something worse to be going on. Look around you every day. When you go downtown Atlanta, or go shopping, or wherever you are, no matter where you go, there's always a homeless person somewhere begging for money. That's a worse situation. That could very well be you. Sorry, we may have some interruptions on the show today. We are having power keeps going in and out. Things always could be worse. That you may lose your apartment, but there's somebody sleeping on the ground outside. You may have to be frustrated with taking your car to the shop, but there's somebody walking every day. Things could easily, I forgot what that proverb was, where they was talking about, I was complaining about the shoes until I saw a man with no feet. Things could always be worse. But it's how you handle the worst. It's how you handle what's not there or what could be there. It's about how you handle what's presented to you. What's unexpectedly presented to you. I know we have the idea that we want our life to flow this way. As kids, we said that I'm gonna be this when I grow up. We said that I'm gonna have this kind of car when I grow up. We said I'm gonna have this kind of house or car or marriage or this or that. We never said that we're gonna have this issue, this financial issue. We never said that I'm gonna be able to fight medical conditions in my body. We never said I'm gonna be able to conquer a divorce. We never said that I'm gonna be able to survive losing a child. We never said any of that, because that is what we weren't planning for. But for many of us, many of those things came in our path that we had to fight. And you had to learn how to fight in order to keep moving. In matter of fact, in order for you to take your breath today, right now, at this very moment, is because you chose to fight. You literally chose to fight. You may had to have sit down for a minute and catch your breath. But the reality is you're here today because you decided to keep fighting. Some of us may still be in that fight. It may have happened 5 years ago and you're still fighting it, but at least you're fighting. However, the challenge is winning to fight so you can move on. Winning the fight so you can move on. It kind of reminds me of a diamond. A diamond takes a lot of pressure. It takes a lot of pressure to make a diamond. It takes a lot of pressure, and it takes a lot of heat. It takes a lot of pressure and a lot of heat to form what we call a diamond. It takes a lot of pressure and a lot of heat over time to make what we call a diamond. And women, you all know that diamonds are they say diamonds are girls' best friends. I don't understand why they said, well, I do understand, but rubies are more expensive and more rare. I tend to like rubies. But when it comes to a diamond, that pressure and that heat, if you're going to become as expensive as a diamond, if your worth is going to be that of a diamond, then how strong or how willing are you to go through the pressure and through the heat? And that's just for them. That's just for you to come outside of yourself. That pressure and that heat and what that lump that comes out of the ground. Guess what? To the normal, that big piece of rock could be on the ground somewhere just looking ugly, but most people won't even know what it is if it's a big chunk of clear whatever. It's not until they cut it that the value really is squeezed out of it. It's how they cut it. Can you withstand the pressure? Can you withstand the heat? And can you withstand the cut? That's what this is about. That's what life is about. That's what if we're gonna survive instead of quitting, we question, can you stand the pressure, the heat, and the cut? That's what happens when unbeknownst situation, unaware situation, uncalled for, just out of the blue situation that hits you like a ton of bricks. Can you say, okay, I'm going to use this to make myself more valuable? I'm going to use this divorce to make myself one thing that almost took me out, where I almost literally quit. If it wasn't for the grace of God, I would have quit. Got a divorce. Was hard on myself. Couldn't believe God allowed me to go through this. Had liquor in one hand and another instrument on the other, and I said, I'm done. And I was willing to quit. But by the grace of God, God talked me out of it, because he showed me how what I was going through wasn't for me. It was to make me stronger for someone else. Think about it. That Hilo Dunker, I went through that training. I went through that training for the possibility of saving someone else. All of my military experiences, even being trained as a bodyguard, it was to save someone else. I was placed in dire situations, hard situations, and I could have quit that school I was going to. I could have quit bodyguard school. I could have quit that Hilo Dunker. I could have quit boot camp. I could have quit this. I could have quit that. But I did it for the betterment of someone else. My conversation with you all today, as I end this conversation today, no matter where you find yourself today, I don't care if it's a financial thing. I don't care if it's a health thing. I don't care if it's a relationship thing. I don't care if it's a career thing. I don't care what it is. Wherever you find yourself in today, quitting is not an option. You can't lose this thing, and quitting is not an option. Take your lived experiences that you've gone through thus far in life and apply it to where you are right now. There have been other situations that you wanted to quit. There have been other situations that you wanted to let go. There have been other situations where you felt defeated. How did you make it out of that? How did you make it out of that? Take time out today. Take time out today and look at yourself and tell yourself, I can't lose. I can only quit. The only way this battle is going to win by the other team is if I quit. Never give up. Never, ever give up. Look, thank y'all so much for joining me on Coffee and Conversation. I will see you all Thursday. And again, if you're here in the Atlanta area, you all make sure that you are staying safe. I know my power is going in and out here. So you all be safe, be good, and God bless.
You're the color of loyal. My favorite sound is your smile. I'm intoxicated with joyful. Oh, I am moved by you. Oh, I am moved by you. I feel you on the bottom of my feet, the very blush in my cheek. I love the taste of the words you don't say. You're the very meaning of peace. I am a 10,000 petal flower unfolding in this moment. I feel so vulnerable and so empowered. It's everything is nothing is perfect. Oh, I am moved by you. Oh, I am moved by you. You're the eyes of a child. You're a horse running wild. You're the cracking open of a heart. You make me feel so alive. I am honored to know the twinkle of your star. Oh, I am moved by you. Oh, I am moved by you. Hey, hey, la, la, la. I am moved. Hey, nothing, nothing, nothing moves me like you move me. Oh, I am moved by you. I give thanks for my time upon the planet Earth. By all of your beauty, I am so inspired. Your love has baptized me by fire.